Jason, and we're delighted that you could share this occasion with us. And thank you, all of you, for joining us as we have the official unveiling of the Photosensitive Cancer Connections show in Halifax. This outdoor exhibit, and many of you expressed surprise that it's an outdoor exhibit, it will be here for 3 weeks. So please encourage your friends and family members to walk through as well. Before I share a few thoughts on how we came to partner with Photosensitive, I'd like to acknowledge a couple of other special guests in the audience. We have several members of our board of directors with us today, and I wanted to point out Ms. Cheryl Hebert, who is the president and chair of our board of directors. Cheryl. I'm not sure if our past chair, David Sampson, is here. I hadn't seen him, but he was on the list. We'll acknowledge him. We also have from our national board of directors, Darren Dick. And from the federally funded Canadian Partnership Against Cancer, which is the organization formed to roll out the Canadian Strategy for Cancer Control, we have a member of the board of directors there, Mr. René Gallant. And I'd also like to welcome many of our other past board members and all of the friends of the Canadian Cancer Society that have joined us, as well as others. In 2007, the Canadian Cancer Society was presented with a unique opportunity to connect Canadians and engage them in conversations about cancer using black and white photography. Look around you, these photos. How could we say no? I'll let James tell you the story of Photosensitive, but I do want to comment briefly on the compelling nature of their work and what it means to have them as partners in this endeavor. With 2 in 5 Canadians facing a diagnosis of cancer in their lifetime, few people are untouched by this disease. We talk a lot at the Canadian Cancer Society about the importance of sharing our cancer stories and how the process of sharing these stories helps each and every one of us along our individual and our family and our friends' cancer journeys. As the national cancer organization that fights all cancers, it made perfect sense for us to become partners with Photosensitive and bring this exhibit to Canadians. Photographers across the country, including from Nova Scotia, have been invited to capture the broad range of how cancer affects people's lives. In this part of the country, this exhibit holds particular importance and meaning to us as Nova Scotians because we continue to have the highest cancer incidence in the country. And these photos tell some of the stories behind those numbers. When you tour the exhibit today, you'll see compelling work of photographers from across the province and our country, and the faces of Nova Scotians and Canadians whose stories are so beautifully captured in the photos. You will see love, you will see caring, you'll see courage, you'll see grit, you'll see acceptance, and you'll see grief. To those of you in the audience who captured the moment, and to those of you who allowed your images to be captured, thank you for inviting us in to experience a part of your personal cancer journey. We encourage all of you to take the time to tour the exhibit, to make a connection, and to engage in a conversation about cancer. It's now my privilege to introduce to you James Burns, Cancer Connections Project Coordinator and photographer, videographer, writer extraordinaire, who is helping Photosensitive advance its role in exploring how photography contributes to compelling social commentary. James.